All right, so go ahead and press play if you're using the Spotify, and I will do the same. But typically you won't be able to hear my music. And then go ahead and start in just a seated position. I always like to sit on the block to elevate my hips. But you can sit on a pillow, you can sit on your mat, whatever's comfortable. And we'll start with just a couple minute preparation meditation. And we're focusing on the Muladhara chakra, which is the root chakra. And as you sit comfortably, make sure your ears are over your shoulders are over your hips, and you're grounding down through the lower part of your spine. And start with a couple of deep breaths here. I'll give you a little bit of information, starting with the song that I'm playing. It's at a certain megahertz, and it's at 396 hertz. And that is the root chakra. And as you go up the spine in your chakras, the hertz go higher and higher. So this song is only about 2 minutes. So start to take some deep breaths here, softening your eyes, your jaw, letting go of any expectations for your practice today. So the Muladhara chakra, the color is red. So picture a bright red light at the base of your spine. The root chakra connects you to the earth, and it's associated with your inner child. Your primary source is stability, and when it's out of balance, it can influence the perception and all of the chakras going up your spine. It has to do with your basic survival, or your perceptions of security, and your most basic needs. All right, so now I'm going to be quiet for just a few breaths here. One more big breath. And then coming up off your block or your seat, come into a tabletop. And we'll start with Chakra Vakasana. So bring your knees together, your hands as wide as your mat. Drop your head. And just let your neck relax. You can tuck your toes under, move your hips from side to side. You can do big movements or little movements, just depending on how you're feeling. And then bring it all the way around, hips to heels. So you're pressing into your toes. Bring it around. Sort of an organic movement here. And then switching directions. Go ahead and come back up to tabletop. Bringing your hands under your shoulders. We'll just go through some cats and cows with your Ujjayi breath. Lining up your joints. Inhale, drop your belly, lift your chin. Soft seal your lips. Exhale through the nose as you round. Inhale, drop the belly, lift the chin. Exhale. exhale, tuck and round. And just a couple more on your own breath. Lengthen it out, lengthen the move. Inhale, opening always. Exhale as you round. Finish this last set of cats and cows. And then I want you to bring your knees wide, like you're going to go into child's pose, but we're going to actually do a modification of seal. So your knees are wide. You're going to bring your hips to your heels. Looks like this. Bringing your fingertips behind you. Your fingertips are facing forward. As you inhale, lift your hips, let your head fall heavy. And you can do that just a couple of times. If your knees don't like this, just come to child's pose. One more time. Inhale, lift, expand through the chest, let the head fall heavy. And then lower the hands down. Maybe stay, or lower your hips down. Maybe stay on your hands or come onto your forearms. Don't worry, we're not going to stay too long. And then go ahead and come back up. Set your right shin to be about parallel to the top of your mat. My mat's round. And your left knee is going to come up towards your right heel. So you're in this sort of, your hands behind you, but we're just going to work the hips. So all you're going to do is come up onto your feet and roll from one side to the other. And then the next time you come up to that starting point, stay there, and then bring the hands in front of you, almost like they're going to down dog, but we're going to lift the chest. As you inhale, lift your left leg, flex your left foot, exhale, lower. Inhale for a lift, exhale, lower. Inhale, lift. Good. And one more, and lower. From here, just make sure you're sitting up nice and tall. Start to turn to your right. Walk your hands to the right. Maybe come to your hands or maybe one elbow. You're just going to find some length all along the left side body. Big inhales along that line of energy. And a big exhale. All right, go ahead and walk it back around. One more time, bring the hands behind you. Back and forth again, and then we'll do the other side. Working the hips. Couple more times. And then lead the knees towards the back of your space. Hands in front of you. And then on an inhale, lift your right leg. As you exhale, lower. Inhale to lift. Exhale to lower. If you're like me, you have one side that you can do, one side that's really challenging. That gives you an idea of your hip mobility, not only the flexibility. Two more, inhale, and exhale. Last one. All right, hands back, just find that nice long spine, rooting down through the Muladhara. Start to twist, either coming to your hands or your elbows. Again, this is along the right side body. Just let the head hang. It's hard to breathe when you're twisting, so really find that pathway. One more big inhale. And exhale. Bring it back around. We're just going to rotate to the top of your mat. Coming back into your tabletop. A little bit of wrists and toes here. So tuck in your toes, shift back a little bit onto your heels, and your hands are out in front. Okay, so you're just putting a little pressure on your toes. Lift up to your fingers, and then your fingertips. And come back down, fingers, and the heels of the hand. So lift the heels of the hand, come up to the fingers. Just a few times, start to get some blood into the fingers. From here, bring your fingertips to face your knees. rock back and forth. If that's too intense, you can kind of go more to the sides. And then we'll hold that stretch in the wrists. And then one more time, getting into the fingers, bend your elbows. And then rolling out, one wrist at a time. Any other movements you want to do for your wrists, do that. And then our next posture is downward facing dog. So set your foundation. Index fingers parallel, fingers spread wide, send your hips high and move here. Pedal it out. Try to let your head fall heavy. No need to have your feet completely heels to the mat. Alignment-wise, we're just trying to get those hips at a 90-degree angle. Maybe you have to bend your knees right now. Two more breaths. All right, from here, slowly walk to the top of your mat. Give your hamstrings a little bit of a stretch. And then when you get to the top of the mat, widen up your stance. Find the four corners of your feet, so really even out the weight distribution on the ground. Bend your knees, drop your head. And then when you feel ready to, grab opposite elbows. And if that's too intense, you can always keep your hands on a block or the floor. So just slowly let gravity do its job, releasing your spine, releasing your hamstrings, little softness in your eyes and your jaw. You can sway from side to side if that feels good. Going side to side. Go ahead and release your hands to the mat. Then either bring your feet hip width or toes to touch. It's your choice. I always do my vinyasas with my toes touching. Inhale the arms up. Come on up. Unholy Mudra, bringing your hands to your heart space. Inhale up. Big breath. Exhale, forward fold. Bend your knees as much as you need to here. Let the head hang. Fingertips to your shins. Inhale to lengthen. And then setting up plank. You can come to plank on your knees or lifted, but be super strong, making sure the hips aren't sagging down. Pushing the floor away. Super strong. In any vinyasa we do, you can stay in plank, either on your toes or your knees, rather than doing the chaturanga or lowering down. But right now we're going to lower down nice and slow. Point your toes, and as you inhale, lift your head chest. As you exhale, lower. Inhale to lift. Keep the elbows in, so we don't want them winging out. Exhale, lower. One more. Inhale. And exhale. Tuck your toes, so either come into plank on your knees, right? Or come into plank, lifted to downward facing dog. Now we're going to get some heat built here, just going through some Surya Namaskar A's, Sun A's. I'll give you 3 levels. Inhale, bend your knees, look forward, step or float, top of your space. Inhale to lengthen, exhale to fold. Inhale, flip the arms, reach up like you're lifting something heavy, and we'll do a little back bend. Inhale up, exhale, fold. Inhale halfway, exhale, plant the hands, either knees down, knees up, plank. Level 1, you're going to stay in plank. Level 2, you're going to lower down, come into cobra. Level 3, chaturanga to up dog. So wherever you are is perfect. Pick the perfect vinyasa for you today. Every day is different. All right, let's get a little heat built here. Inhale, bend your knees, look forward, step or float, top of your space. Fingertips to your shins. Inhale for length. Exhale, fold. Inhale, mountain pose, up you go. Exhale, open your heart. Inhale up. Exhale, fold. Inhale, halfway. Exhale, plant the hands. Jumper step, high plank. Chaturanga or lower down. Up dog or cobra. To downward facing dog. Take a breath there. My dog went out. Oh. It's chipmunk season. All right, bend your knees. Jumper step to the top of your space. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, fold. One more time. Inhale up. Exhale, open the heart. Inhale up. Exhale, fold. Halfway lift. Plant the hands. Jumper step. High plank hold. Or all the way down. Chaturanga or up dog. To downward facing dog. All right, from down dog, inhale your right leg high. Bend that knee. Open up your hip. Maybe roll out your ankle. Inhale here. And then as you exhale, take a giant step on the outside of your right pinky. I'm going to do this. All right, so I'm going to face you this way. From here, we're going to go to lizard. Just make sure your right knee is behind your ankle. You can stay up on your hands or come onto your elbows. Left knee can be lifted or down. Relax your head or neck. Head and neck. All right, from here, come back up to your hands. Keep your left shoulder over your wrist. Right hand is going to come to your right knee for a little twist. So you're going to press into actually the right thigh. Open the chest. Bring your hands back under your shoulders. Come back onto all four corners of your right foot. And we're just going to shift back and forth. Your hands are on the inside of your right leg. Right hamstring's doing work. Third time back, hold that straight leg or almost straight leg position. If the floor is far away, blocks. Inhale, lift your sternum. As you exhale, fold. Keeping the right toes curled towards you and a little micro bend in your right knee. All right, go ahead and come back up to your hands. Just going to do a side bend here. So if I'm facing you, my foot's on the outside, slide your right leg to the side, right foot, left knee, left hand in a line, and open the side body. Spinning the right ribs towards the sky, lengthening from right toes to right fingertips. Drop your right shoulder. Let's come back into downward facing dog. We'll do the left side. Inhale the left leg high. Bend that knee. Open that hip. Roll out your ankle. Just letting the weight of your left leg do the work. Inhale. As you exhale, giant step on the outside of your left pinky. Scooch it, help it forward. And we're coming into lizard. So either come onto your elbows or your hands. Just find some opening in the hip. All right, let's come back up to the hands. Always stacking your joints. Right hand down, left hand to the inner thigh, little twist. Come back around, hands under shoulders. This time we're going to do slide. Oh, no, we got to do the back and forth. So half Hanuman, just a little different variation, half splits. Third time back, hold the left leg straight, lift your sternum, and fold. Anytime you have a little knee pain, bend your knee, micro bend the knee a little bit. and then we'll do the side stretch. So it's going to be right hand down, right knee down, left hand up and over, so the knee and the foot are in line, lengthening, spinning the left ribs towards the sky. Drop the left shoulder. Let's come back into downward facing dog. And we're going to go through one Surya beat on each side, and then we will be ready for the weights. So inhale the right leg high, straight up. Bring your knee to your nose, find that space, and step the foot on the inside of the right thumb. If your foot is back here, that's okay, just move it forward because I need your knee over your ankle. All right, from here, lift your chest, maybe move the hips around a little bit, maybe bend and straighten the front leg. So just a little organic movement. And then coming back to low lunge, engage your core, step the feet together at the top of your space and fold. We're going to come to chair pose. So sink the hips, bringing the arms up. If that's too much, you can bring the hands to your heart. Sit back, draw the navel in. All right, so you don't want the ribs jutting out. From here, I want you to root down through your right foot and lift your left. So it's just to a hover. Option 1 is to come to warrior 3 with the hands to your heart. Option 2 is hands extended. Dial the left pinky toe down, reaching forward. Navel's up and in, keep lifting the chest, keep lifting the back leg with your left glute. In 3, you're going to come back to crescent lunge, 2, and 1, step it back. All right, a couple little checkpoints here in your crescent lunge. Same thing as chair pose, lower ribs draw back, and your right knee is moving forward. Shoulders are back and down. Inhale, and exhale. Bring your hands to your heart. You're going to drop your left heel so it's parallel to the back of your mat. Bend the left knee, come onto the right heel. So you're in Skandasana. From here, inhale. As you exhale, we're coming to warrior 2. Heel to heel. Inhale here. Exhale, back to Skandasana just a few times. The depth just depends on your knees. Warrior 2. Inhale and exhale. One more. Inhale and exhale. Hold Skandasana. Knee injuries, you're going to stay up right here. Otherwise, you're going to come all the way down. Left tricep presses into your left thigh, hand to the floor, right arm high, a little twist. And roll out your right wrist, opening through the right shoulder. Bring the right hand back down. We're going to come to a wide leg forward fold. Your feet create a number 11 and fold. So maybe a ragdoll, maybe walking the hands through, maybe grab the outsides of the feet. A few breaths here. Walk the hands back under your shoulders and then out like they're going to down dog. So you're going to take a look at your hands. They're down dog hands. Inhale up to your toes. And then as you exhale, bring your weight into your heels. So you're really lengthening, tractioning the spine, broadening the collarbone. Walk your hands back under your shoulders. Draw your navel to your spine. Inhale to your toes again. This time bring your heels inward. Little micro bend in the knees. And then float the arms to the sides. Inhale, star. Come all the way up. Hands to your heart and sink. Inhale, star. Exhale, goddess. All right, transition here. Inhale, star. Exhale to warrior 2. Back foot parallel, right toes forward. Right knee is tracking over your right pinky toe. Inhale, reverse. Right arm reaches up and over. Inhale. Exhale, extended side. So bring your elbow to your knee or bring the hand to the floor. From here, left hand down, pivot onto your left toes, right hand high. So you're in a twisted low lunge. We'll come to side plank here. Level 1, you're going to drop your knee down. Level 2, you're just going to slide the right foot up and over, maybe stack the feet, rainbow up. Come to high plank. Either stay here or lower down all the way, or chaturanga. To up dog, to downward facing dog. Left side. Inhale, left leg high. Knee to nose. Hollow out the belly, step it through to low lunge. Knee over ankle. All right, again. Bend and straighten the front leg. Little rotation in the hips. Then holding your low lunge, draw your navel to your spine, step the top of your mat, and fold. Chair pose. Inhale. Navel to spine, sinking through the hips. This time you're going to root down through your left foot, lift your right. Either hands to heart or keep them extended, warrior 3. Lift up through the right leg, lift up through the chest. In 3, 2, and 1. Step it back, crescent lunge. Make sure your feet have their own lanes here. Lower ribs draw in. Inhale and exhale. Bring your hands to your heart. We're going to come to Skandasana. Shift, right foot's parallel, left leg straight. Inhale. Exhale, warrior 2. Inhale. And exhale. One more. Inhale. And exhale. All right, let's stay in Skandasana. Again, stay up high. You can either come here if you're up high. You can come down low. Your triceps on the inside of your right thigh. Inhale, left arm high. Bring your left hand back down. Wide leg forward fold. Walk the hands out like you're going to down dog. Inhale to your toes. Exhale, weight to your heels. Press your chest to the gateway of your shoulders. Let your head hang. Walk your hands back under your shoulders. Inhale to your toes. Slide the heels inward. Navel to spine. Float the arms up. Just to parallel the ground. Inhale up. Exhale, star. Exhale, goddess. One more. Inhale up. Exhale, goddess. Inhale up. And we're exhaling to warrior 2. Inhale, reverse. Next exhale, extended side elbow to knee. Hand to the sky, or bring the hand down. This is where that little funky transition goes. Right hand down onto your right toes to a twisted low lunge. And then again, you can bring the right knee down for modified side plank, or slide the foot to the side, rainbow the arms up, rainbow the hips. In 3, 2, and 1. High plank. Your Vinyasa, the one you're using today. Up dog to downward facing dog. All right, jumper step, top of your space, grab a drink. We're going to start with the top of the mat. And we're going to start actually without weights. We're going to do a little bit of, just to get the heart rate going. So we're going to start arms up. You're going to bring the hands underneath and alternate. So it's in, getting a little bit of blood flow here. Left, left, left. Good. Left. Looking good. Left, left. All right, so we're getting heart rate up without any joint pounding. In 5, we're going to change it up. 4, 3,
2, and 1. All right, feet are a little bit wider than hips, fingertips behind your ears. You're gonna start with an oblique and then a cross. So right elbow, right hip, then right elbow, left knee. Oblique, twist. Oblique, twist. Got it? Twist. Just the right side, twist. Oblique, twist. Keep going. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. All right, release the arms. Grab one weight. I think I'm gonna grab my 3. And you're gonna extend the arms out with a little micro bend. Athletic stance. You're gonna go to the right, back to the center, to the left. So see, I'm coming up onto my toes. My core is locked in. Nice and slow, controlled movement. I like a lighter weight here so you're not compromising your lower back. Draw your ribs together. And 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. All right, shake it out. Grab both dumbbells. I'm still using my 3s. You're gonna come into chair. So either feet together. If your feet are apart, you can put a block between your knees. So nice, low. I like my knees together. Hands are hanging, and then we're gonna bring them to the side, slowly back down, now to the front, palms down. Okay, it's gonna be exhale as you lift, inhale to lower, front. So we're alternating, side, front. Exhaling as you lift, stay nice and low in your squat. Try to keep your neck neutral, right? Neck neutral, keep going, is here, not here. Neck neutral. Exhale, inhale. In 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. All right, so either bring both those weights into your right hand or change out your weights. We're still gonna be in chair. Weights are in your right arm. Your left hand can be at your hip, okay? We'll start with just a bicep curl. So when you use when you're using your biceps, you can weight up. And then we're gonna add the left toe tap. So as you bicep, you're gonna tap, release, tap, release, tap. Stay low. 10, 9, 8, I'm already sweating, 7, 6, in 5, hold the leg to the side, 4, 3, try not to swing, 2, and 1. So you're gonna hold the leg to the side, keep doing the bicep curls, stay low in the right knee, 8, try not to swing, exhale when you lift, inhale when you lower, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. All right, set your weights at the top of your mat, right, so you can access them. Mountain pose, inhale up, right arm down, and twist, or not twist, side body stretch. Inhale up, left hand down, and bend. So we're gonna go through a vinyasa. Inhale, and fold. Halfway lift. Plant your hands, jump or step, high plank, hold, or lower down for cobra, or chaturanga, up dog, to downward facing dog. Inhale the right leg high, all the way through to low lunge. All right, we're gonna come into airplane or warrior three. I'm gonna grab my heavier weights and come up with the hands hanging down. Okay, if your balance is an issue, keep your toes down. Otherwise, all we're gonna do here is row for 10. Straight up, elbows straight up. As you bring the elbows up, a little glute squeeze, squeeze. 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Step it back. I'm grabbing my freeze, crescent lunge. Now make sure that you're not sticking your booty out because that means you're straining your lower back. Lower ribs draw in, hands hang. All right, let's bring your hands to your shoulders. You're gonna cross right over left, bring it back to the shoulders. Left over right. You can stay right here, or you can add a little knee tap. As you pull the weights back, squeeze your shoulders together, so that pencil between the shoulder blades. 5, they're alternating. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Still in your crescent lunge, and I should say, if this bugs your lower back, come back up to here. Got one more here. Hinge forward, elbows back, and press. Press. Neck is long, core is engaged. Find that full range of motion, meaning you can't come up any higher. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Bring the hands to your heart, drop into warrior two. And shake out your glute. Warrior two alignment. Find that perfect pose first. Not perfect, but find warrior two first. Tee it out. I'm using my threes. Close the book, open. Close and open. Option is to add the leg. Try to get the elbows to touch. In 8, we're gonna go to pull downs. 7, 6, 5. And by the way, you don't have to go at my pace. You can go slower, but I wouldn't go much faster. 4, and 3, we go to pull downs. 2, and 1. Reach it up, pull it down. Up and down. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, breathe, and 1. Hands to heart. You're gonna go to Skandasana. So just bend the left knee, come onto the right heel, and then open up the arms, warrior two. Now the numbers are up. Inhale, exhale. Inhale, and exhale. Inhale, and exhale. Always be nice to your knees. That depth just depends on your knees. In 5, in 4, we're gonna land in warrior two. 3, 2, and 1. Warrior two, hands to heart. Extended side, and bring it up. Extended side, bring it up. Side, bring it up. In 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. All right, toes point out, goddess squat. Bring the weights to your hip crease. Remember, you can always put them down. Ears are over your hips, little pulses. In 10, we're gonna go into a little more oblique work. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Stay low. Bring the weights or a weight behind your right thigh. Left hand to your hip. Reach and bring it up. Reach and bring it up. In 10, we're gonna add a shoulder press. 9, 8, 7, 6, in 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. So the shoulder press, you're still gonna do the oblique, but then bring the weights to your shoulder and press it up. Shoulder, oblique, reach, shoulder, and up. Shoulder, reach, shoulder, up. 7 more. Stay nice and low if you can. 6. Slow and controlled movement. Open mouth exhales. In 4, 3, 2, and 1. All right, stay low. I got one more for you. Bring the weights out in front of you. Numbers face me. Stay low if you can. Reverse fly here. Slow in the release. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, woo, and 1. All right, I'm gonna let you come up, but reach down, knuckles face me, pull it up. Inhale. Exhale as you come up. Inhale. 8, squeeze. So when you're squeezing up, pull up through your kneecaps, right? Engage your quads. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. All right, back to your warrior 2 feet, right legs forward. I'm gonna have you set the weights down, extended side, with no weights. Bring your left hand down, pivot. This time I do want you to put your left knee down, so you're in a modified side plank. We're gonna do obliques here. Line up your left hand, your left knee, and your right foot. Right hand behind your knee. Root down through the right. Inhale. Squeeze the knee and the elbow. Exhale. Inhale. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Come around, let's just come to down dog, take a moment. Grab a drink, come to the top of your mat. And we're gonna start again from the top of the mat section. We won't do the knee unders. So starting with no weights, fingertips behind your ears. Now we're gonna do the left side. All right, little athletic stance. You're gonna do left knee to left elbow, then right knee, left elbow. Left to left, left to right. Oblique, twist. Oblique, twist. Again, go at your own pace. Keep the core engaged so you're not compromising your lower back. And if you are feeling it in the lower back, the range of movement needs to be less, for example. Okay, 5 more, keep going. My coordination on this side is lacking right now. And 4, 3, 2, and 1. All right, shake it out. Grab that one weight. Again, I'm using a 3. Athletic stance, arms out in front. Okay, you're gonna bring it to the right, center, left, center. So you're coming up into your toes, core engaged. And you don't have to use a weight here either. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Shake it out. We're coming to chair. Chair pose, feet together or feet apart with a block. Okay, I'm going feet together. Hands hang. Bring them to the sides, to the front. Exhale. Exhale. Nice, slow, and controlled. So you're working the muscles in both directions, right? So you don't want to let gravity do all the work. 8, 7, 6, 5, 3, 2, and 1. All right, shake it out. Bring the weights in your left hand. All right, 6 pounds I have. Chair. Right hand under your hip. And bicep curl. Stay nice and low, add the right leg. So you're gonna tap, tap, together, tap, together. And 8, we'll hold the toe on the side. 7, 6, really stabilize the knee over the ankle. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Hold it there. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. All right, shake it out. I'm gonna set up on this side. Come to the top of your mat. And we're gonna go through that vinyasa. Mountain pose. Up you go. Inhale. Bring your right arm down, open to the side. Inhale up. Left hand down, open to the side. Inhale up. Uttanasana, forward fold. Take your time through this vinyasa. Use it as a stretch. Halfway. Jumper step, high plank. Level 1, you stay. Level 2, you lower all the way down. Level 3, chaturanga. And we'll meet in downward facing dog. Inhale the left leg high. Exhale to low lunge. And we're gonna do our warrior 3 rows. I'm grabbing my 5 pounds, lifting my right leg. Weights hang, dial the right pinky toe down. As you lift up, squeeze your glute. 9, and it's okay if your balance is off, keep your toe down. It's a day-to-day thing for me. 7, 6, but this seems to be the side that I have the most trouble with. 3, 2, and 1. I'm using my 3s, step it back, crescent lunge. Navel to spine. Start with the hands at your shoulders. Cross, right over left, back to shoulders. Cross, shoulders, cross, shoulders. Level 1, you stay here. Level 2, you're gonna tap. Now if you did the tap on the other side, guess what? You gotta do it on this side. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. All right, either stay here or come up here, depending on your lower back. Hinge forward, elbows up, and press. Release, and press. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 2, and 1. Warrior 2. So if you're feeling it in the left glute like I am, wiggle it out. Set your warrior two. Back foot parallel, left toes forward. Tee it out. Close the book. Option to add the leg. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, I'm going right into pull downs in 2, and 1. Here we go. Open, reach, and pull. 9, 8, 7, 6, 5. Hang in there. 4, 3, 2, woo, and 1. All right, hands to heart. We're gonna go from warrior two to skandasana. Inhale, warrior two. Exhale. Big circle for 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and hold warrior two. Hands to heart. Inhale here, extended side. So arms go to 12 and 6. Use the right obliques. Come on up. Reach and up. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. All right, got us. We're almost there. Little pulses. Give your arms a rest. Let's work those legs. All right, little pulses. Option, you can stay flat-footed or toes. Right to left. All right, in 7, we're gonna go to the obliques on the left. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Stay low. Bring the weights in your left hand this time. Left hand is behind the left thigh. Right hand to your hip. Here we go. Reach and up. Reach and up. Reach and up. Reach and up. In 8, we'll add the shoulder. 7, breathe. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. All right, here you go. Coming down to the shoulder and press. To the shoulder, oblique. Shoulder, press, shoulder, oblique. 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, good job, and 1. All right, let's come to warrior two again. This time, set the weights down. Just extended side, stretch. And then we're gonna do the Vashisthasana modified. Right hand down, right knee down, left leg to the side. Hand, knee, foot. Bring your left hand behind your ear. Inhale and squeeze. Exhale. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. All right, turn it around. Come into child's pose, grab a drink. I'm gonna do a time check. Now I'm close. All right, so we'll shut it down. Couple of stretches. After child's pose, come onto your back. Bring your knees into your chest. Give yourself a little massage. Bring your feet down, knees bent, so your feet are as wide as the mat. We'll just do some windshield wipers here to a hold. So start back and forth. Back and forth. And then the next time the knees come to the right, stay there. If you want, you can put your right foot on top of your left. I don't really like that, that bugs my back. But if it feels good to you, it gets into this deep psoas muscles on the left side of your body. And then back and forth again. To a hold on the left. So if you are doing the playlist, now we're back to that Muladhara frequency. Really calming. I have a, if you have a Fitbit or an Oura Ring or something that measures your heart rate variability, try listening to this frequency on a playlist and then see in the morning what your heart rate variability looks like. Mine has been much better when I've listened to that frequency. Bring your knees to your chest. Extend your legs up your imaginary wall. Roll out your ankles. For our hamstrings, bend your knees, but grab either your big toes with your peace fingers or the insides. I like to just grab the insides of my feet and straighten the legs, or almost straighten. Just give your hamstrings a little stretch. From here, bend your knees. Grab the insides of your feet for dead bug. Thigh bones on the outsides of the ribs. And rock from side to side. So I had planned on some half pigeon, but I ran out of time. So if you have time after class, maybe spend a minute or two per side in your half pigeon. Or even later on today. When you're ready, come into your final posture. Any Shavasana, of course, or Supta Baddha. Any restorative posture that you're feeling today. And we're going to take a minute here. I always think of Shavasana as meditation and training. It's important to your practice, especially a sculpt practice or a power Vinyasa class, to be able to settle down. As you're relaxing here, just really let your body relax into the mat. Take one more full body breath. Windshield wiper your feet back and forth. And then bringing your legs together, extend, if you're in Shavasana, extend the arms all the way back to your space. Flex your heels, biggest sip of air. Big sigh out. Bending one knee at a time. Come onto your side body, and then up to a seat. Bringing your hands to your heart space. Thank you guys so much for showing up to practice. It's been a long time. I've missed you all. I'll be on a little bit, so if you have any questions or anything, please stay for a moment or two. Thank you for your energy, your effort, and your light. Bringing your thumbs to your third eye and your internal gaze to the sky. Be strong, be kind, and be brave. Namaste.